Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Old Gamer. Well, man, sorry I'm late. I was doing a lot. Everybody was doing a lot. Let's see here. I'm gonna do some racing here, and like I said, we got the Monster Hunter Wilds going as well. However, like I said, I've been pretty busy. Everybody's been pretty busy doing what they got to do. So I apologize ahead of time for not putting these out quicker. But hey, I did do a race, and you know what? I don't know. I did something stupid. But anyways, I got through with what was that? The third race was in Australia, I believe. I think the last race was in, and I finished fifth. So let's just do this here. We're going to Japan, I believe. So wait. Yeah, yeah, we're doing Japan now, I believe. So let's do this. Oh, like I said, I hope everybody's doing well. I've It's been pretty hectic and busy couple of weeks, and like I said, I kind of working. I'm working a lot. I work at a job. I work
Welcome
at
along
another
then to the
place,
magnificent Suzuka International
so
Circuit,
I
a
hustle.
stone's throw away from
I
Issa
be
Bay in
grinding,
the
y'all.
beautiful Japanese countryside. What surprises lie in wait for us today at the
Now,
Jap? It's
hopefully,
time to take a
this
look
won't
at
be
our
permanent
starting grid
for me
for
to.
today's race.
Let me see where am I at.
Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell, Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Hamilton, Sonoda, Stroll, Albon, Ocon, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Joe, Magnussen, Ricardo, Sargent, Bottas, and Lando Norris starts from the back of the grid.
Yep, yeah, I
Now
didn't
it's
do too
almost
good.
time for lights out,
So,
so let's go down to the track.
old game didn't do so good in
And
qualifying.
alongside me,
I
a
messed up a
man,
couple
well,
times,
what
so
more can I
I was about
say?
to work my
But he's
way
a
up.
legend, Anthony Davidson. Now,
So,
sadly, things didn't work out for them last time. It was a
yeah.
Now, I
So
know
I
this isn't where we
apologize.
wanted to start this race, but given we're back here at the back of the grid, it means there's an opportunity to move forward. I've seen you karting back in the day. Let's go.
I definitely like to hold back, especially if I'm way back in the pack, like this. And try to pick my way through. If I can finish within the points, I'd be happy. Shoot. Sorry. Oh, there's a jam up there. Do I get a penalty? No. Okay, cool. There's a jam up there. Somebody asked me the other day, who's my favorite driver and why did I pick McLaren? Well, I I like McLaren. I always liked McLaren back in the day because, of course, my favorite driver at the time was Ayrton Senna, and I used to like the old red and white colors. And this is actually the real colors of McLaren, by the way. It's like the orange or mango color, I guess that's what it's called. I think it's orange. Nah. All right, Piastri, he's got the. Anyways, I always liked
DRS
McLaren.
now enabled. DRS enabled.
So for me it was something that I wanted to do. I wanted to race for McLaren when I was a kid because, like I said, you had the late Ayrton Senna. He was my favorite, and Alain Prost. Those were my two favorite drivers at the time, especially when they had their battles teammates back in the day. Um, it's just one of those things. So a lot of people say, "Well, if you like Hamilton, why are you driving the Mercedes?" I like Hamilton, But Hamilton, in Formula One, he's got to start with McLaren. So
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty
he
air, which is going
actually
to
followed
affect
the
our
steps I
tyres, so
wanted to
try to
take.
get past.
Except for his dream, he followed his dream through really good. And that's it. That's the reason why I chose McLaren. I'm not necessarily a Lando Norris or a Piastri fan. I just was a big fan of McLaren growing up. Then I would say Ferrari be the second. And then Frank Williams team, the Williams team back in the day, also when Nigel Mansell was racing, that would definitely come in. It's really no order. I think McLaren would be the first one about all of them, but I really enjoy, especially Formula. I enjoy all kinds of racing. I think I mentioned that before. I like all kinds of motor racing from WRC. You know what is as much as I hate to admit, I even like Formula E. I don't watch it as much. I don't really watch sports like I used to. Even when I was, a few years ago, I used to watch sports a lot, but being busy and doing things, and of course I had tragedy in my family
Okay, no issues with
4
tyre
years
wear
ago,
for now.
and
Keep taking care of them.
I might talk about
Okay,
that one
Lando,
day.
let's
But
try and climb up the order if we can. We're
just
setting
to
you a
make
new
it
target. Push, push.
a quick, a brief thing. I lost my mom and my sister years ago, about 4 years ago, and it's just been really bad. I always miss them. I miss my mom, my sister, my father. He passed away about 11 years ago, and I lost some friends from high school in the last. It's just been really, really bad. It's been really, really bad for me. So, but you know what? Just to say that it's just been really, really bad past years, and people say things get better. To me, it gets better, but I say it this way: you can tolerate the pain a little bit better. You just tolerate the pain. But anyway, not to get too deep into that. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, when it comes to sports and stuff, I don't watch it like I used to. I just not that I hate it. It's just not. It's not like it used to be for me, and not only because of the tragedies I've had, but in the past 4 years, and it's just that my goals and things I'm trying to do now that I'm getting older. I'm trying to not to go off the track, and I get a warning for messing up. See, this is what It's kind of funny. This track was never my favorite, nor
And
was it
gap
my
to the
best.
car in front, 4.9 seconds.
Damn, I'm way back here. But anyways, yeah, it's been really crappy, and I'm trying to get things in order. I'm trying to make things. I'm setting personal goals. And one of the goals is just to be a better person. That's, of course, natural. But the other thing is I'm just trying to make sure that I get my shit together and that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to make my life a little bit better. Which we all should. We all should just do our best in what we do, and getting more education and stuff like that. I'm not married. I don't have any kids, so it makes it a little bit more easier. But being an adult is overrated. I know some of you guys. I know pretty much all of you, especially the adults. I know y'all be saying the same thing. I don't know if anyone has kids, but like I said, I don't have any kids, so it makes my journey a little bit more easier than some people I know. And that way I know I don't have any excuses. So when I mess up, I have to be accountable for my mistakes, knowing that, hey, I don't have nothing in my way. So that's the thing that I'm, doing, especially is I know that I'm doing this, I'm in this by myself. So, and I got a cat that's trying to get on my lap. Whenever I'm doing something, she just loves to just...
Okay, unlucky, mate. That wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to go. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't do good in this one, y'all. My apologies. Maybe the next race I'll do better. But you know what? Hey, it's just like life in general. You know, sometimes you do real good, have good days, and other days you just don't do so good. And this is one of the days at this particular track I'm in, I'm not doing very well. I would like to get up in the points,
Okay,
but
so gap to the car ahead,
uh-oh.
6.9 seconds.
Yep, I know I'm way back there, y'all. Oh shit. Oh man, that was. Yeah, I actually felt the slide. It's kind of funny about this. This is pretty cool because it was really interesting. It's actually like I felt myself slide. But this, even when I forgot what, even when I played 2 years ago for 22, I just suck at this track. I'm not good at Japan. I'm not good at all. Oh, Aston Martin, Fernando Alonso. Now that's the kind of car I've driven a Aston Martin DB7 about 20 years ago. Oh man, that car was bad. I didn't drive it like I wanted to. I'd put it that way. I'm not gonna say I was able to take it, to a track or anything like that. I used to work at a car dealership, yeah, like, one of those luxury car dealerships many years ago, and it was nice. I couldn't drive it like I wanted to. I know they had to fix on
I
the
just did
cars
my job well enough.
or detail it and get ready for sale because it was a pre-owned. And it was hilarious because my boss said, just take it, do this, do that, because they got to get it, they got detailed and everything. And
Here comes the checkered
unfortunately,
flag.
they keep
All
an eye
eyes on
on
the
us,
car
especially when it
approaching.
comes to
Your
luxury
winner
cars. So I couldn't
today,
drive it like I really
Fernando
want to. But
Alonso.
oh no, it was cool. I got a chance to drive it. It was really cool. So I was a huge Porsche fan back in the day. And being a Porsche fan, I used to like the 911s and stuff like that. And I mean, I was a huge Porsche fan. Then all of a sudden, other cars started coming up, and then when I drove to Aston Martin, I was like, Aston Martin's my new favorite car now. So I am a huge
The
Aston
Aston
Martin fan.
Martin team will be very happy with today's performance.
What
And
y'all
of
think
course,
about
the
it for
final
the Formula
result,
One's people? Who do
another
you,
display of
what do
excellent
y'all think
driving
about
and excellent teamwork.
Adrian
And a
Newey over there
well-deserved
now? He's
first
doing
place
some.
finish.
He's gonna be doing work over at Aston Martin. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, y'all. Fernando Alonso, man, he's not too far off. I mean, he's the oldest one driving right now. Lewis Hamilton's 40. I think he's like 42 or 43. I mean, these men are in good shape for their ages. I mean, hell, I mean that these guys are good. These guys are good. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they're in their 40s, can't do like they used to." But you know what? I tell you what, if you're in good shape, keep yourself good. Stay away from the drugs. Don't drink a lot. I don't drink a lot. I don't do any. I'm actually allergic to alcohol to a certain point, but I might have a drink, maybe one drink. If we're out somewhere like me and Doc and Sticks are, if we're out doing things, I might have one drink, but I'm not a drinker at all. Um, and I mean, yeah, I just don't do that stuff. Even when I was younger, I didn't mess with a lot of stuff. I mean, I smoked weed here and there, but not a lot. However, I mean, that was my younger years. Now I'm older. Now I'm an old guy. But I didn't really do a lot of, silly things. I mean, I would try to do crazy things when I was younger, but what people in their teens and 20s would do, late teens and early 20s, and between 20 and 30 years of age, it was, I didn't do a whole lot, but I did do some stupid stuff. Try some stupid stuff. When I was practicing martial arts, I used to try to do crazy feats, knowing damn well I couldn't do it, but if there was women
Well,
around,
what
like,
an end
yeah,
to
yeah,
another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
It's like if you're at the gym or somewhere, you see a cute girl or whatever, you try to do something to impress her, and if you're in the gym, I remember back in the day when I was in the gym, and this one woman, I forgot what I was doing, but I was in machine weights. And I saw her. She was right across. I was like, "Yep." See, I just put this peg up on the machine weight. So I just go a little bit higher, and I'm trying to go like, "Oh yeah, there's nothing." Yeah, check out these guns. Yeah. And afterwards, I was like, so yeah, I don't show off no more. I don't do none of that stuff, that crazy stuff anymore. I'm done simping. That was my simp years. I don't simp no more. That's what my simp years trying to impress. No, that stuff was stupid. But I did do stupid stuff like that when I was younger. And yeah, whatever. I'm looking at Norris, but we get back to what I say. Yeah, I'm a huge racing fan. I like sports car racing. I like World Rally Championships. I like drag racing. I even like the I used to watch bike riding too. The guys on the bikes. I'm talking like the I used to keeping track with the Tour de France and stuff like that. Tour de France, excuse me, Tour de France. But no, I um I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy racing, and I did here in Michigan. We do have places where I've been to. Um, right quick, I've been to MIS, which is amazing. If anybody in Michigan's ever been there, it's a pretty amazing track. I mean, it's not the best track in the world. I mean, but in the United States, but it's a pretty amazing track. I got a chance to see NASCAR there. IndyCar, I never saw IndyCar there. IndyCar used to race in Michigan, but they don't do that anymore. I forgot when they stopped racing in MIS, but I did get a chance to see Formula Ones qualify and when they were in Detroit for a little bit. Um, Also, I did get a chance to I see Indy cars in Detroit too when they was racing in Belle Isle, which they stopped racing there. They stopped there about 3 or 4 years ago. Now they're back in the city of Detroit, but it's not Formula One, it's IndyCar. And I like Trans Am. That's a lot I really enjoy. I really enjoy a lot. So of motor racing. And it's amazing that you don't see me play more on this on on the in video games, which I will be doing more of. Let's see. Oh, I got some new
Right,
stuff.
I'm afraid to say that we've had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, and the entire development package for the weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
Hmm. Well, that sucks. You suck. Okay. But anyways, um, yeah. So I think I mentioned about this before, but yeah, I'm a huge auto racing fan. I like uh MotoGP. It's a lot that I like. Um, yeah, yeah. It's a lot that I like. And like once again, what do you guys like? What's your if you for all you racing fans, what do y'all like? I like I said, Formula One, IndyCar, NASCAR. NASCAR I don't watch too much anymore. I keep up with them, but I they really went down on the power. I mean, they went to like 8 to 900 horsepower. No, from 900, 800 horsepower to like 560. It's like, what happened? That's not NASCAR as I know. I mean, damn. So let's go. Let's do some practice. Let's go to the session. Yeah, it's like yeah, the cars are. I mean, these guys are.
China, how we've missed you from the calendar. It's great to be back here in Shanghai. We've got free practice for you coming.
Okay. But yeah, it's amazing how so much has changed. I mean, look at the steering wheel here in Formula One. I mean, these the steering wheel is. I mean, look at all that. I mean, you got all this. I mean, you got your neutral button. You got the paddle shifts on the side. You got bias. You got all kinds of stuff. And then when they leave the pit, I think they have to be set after they leave a pit. I think. I'm not sure. I know they don't do fueling anymore. That's how, like I told you, I'm not into it like I used to, so I might be behind on certain things. I try to keep up with the news of what people are doing, in the sports, but I'm into other things, so um, it's just, anyway, I don't want to keep blabbering. Let's just get to the session. But yeah, I mean, so much has changed. Let's go on a flying lap. Now, I should have went to a flying lap because, well, actually, it might be pretty good. Uh-oh. See, that's why I don't want the flying lap. That's why I should have done the flying lap. Okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, it's my fault because I was on I had my wheel turned a certain way. When I was talking, I didn't have it straight. So when the red lights went off, the wheel was turned a certain way, so I kind of, oh, wow. Wow. That's interesting. Anyways, so my wheels turned a certain way, so when the red lights went off to green, my wheel was turned, and I was too busy talking. But yeah, auto racing's changed so much. It's some racing that I just don't watch anymore because it's not like what it used to be. And things got to change, of course. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Things got to change, of course. Wow, man, this is a greasy track, man. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Okay, okay, man. Wow, I forgot. Man. Wow, you said that that not understeer. Yeah, I did a little understeer. Man, got too much push in the. Jeez, jeez, oh peas. Well, you ought to see how good old gamer is as driver. Saw the last race. All right, there. Okay, wow. Good thing I'm just practicing. Our winters weren't bad this winter. It was cold. It's been cold mainly these last. I think last week was pretty cold. This week, well, not actually Sunday. We actually had a good. It was almost in the 60s, I think, on Saturday here in Michigan. Last Sunday, I was at work, but still I was able to go out and enjoy some of the sunshine and the warmth. And then we had a lot of rain. Some places south of us, they had like a lot of snow and ice. Unfortunate accidents. I think 3 people were unalived by a car accident, which was pretty tragic. But here in Michigan, it's been pretty good. We had a lot of mild weather in Michigan when it comes to winter. Especially when it comes to snow, man. Snow was like crazy when I was young, man. I mean, snow was like really crazy. I've been not a whole lot of places in here in Michigan. I lived here all my whole life. But Michigan is a beautiful state. It really is, especially in the fall. I got a chance to travel one time during the fall time in Michigan, and it's beautiful with the trees and everything. I like warmer weather, but the fall here in Michigan is just absolutely beautiful, and I enjoy it a lot. I think I want to move out the state. I'm still making a move. I'm kind of working with somebody to see where I want to go, where we want to go actually, that we're thinking about. But there's a lot of places that are. I mean, you got fires in California and earthquakes. You got tornadoes. From a lot of various places. You got floods. It's in various places. We have. Not natural. I mean, we have some floods here. I don't know if y'all remember a couple of weeks ago or 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had that. It was a flood in Detroit. I don't live in Detroit anymore. I'm from Detroit originally, but yeah, there's a lot of. It was a huge flood and the ice froze over, so it was like an ice lake, and cars were like halfway covered. It was amazing to see. But we have stuff like that, but nothing really like what's been happening in various places around the states this year. I think every state has been hit hard with something. Trying to get used to this track. This track is very. Now I don't know if y'all knew. Back in the day, Formula One, even before my time, Formula One actually had like maybe 12 races. I think 10 to 12 races. This is before my time, and then
Radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now.
yeah. The circus that they raced in was only like 10 to 12, I think, even before my time. And then during my time racing like I'm a race car driver. During my time, it was what's that? 16 races, and there were more cars. I know you got 22 cars now. Back when I was watching Formula One, they had like 26 cars. It was a pretty good field. It was a pretty good field of cars. I mean, you had you had McLaren Hondas at the time. You had William Renault. You had Ford. You had Judd. Porsche was in there for a little bit. And you had teams like Ligier, and you had Ken Terrell, he had a couple of cars on there. You had it was so many good. It was so many good teams. I mean, not the you had the Lara, you had Leighton Judd, or I think it was not Leighton House. I mean, it was a lot of cars, racing teams back in the day when I used to watch Formula One. Now it's not that many. Um, it's not. It's only 20 teams, right? So, but back in the day, man, in the 90s, man, it was like 26 cars. I'm not doing so good, but I'm actually second. I'm actually second on the practice laps. This turn is going to kill me on this race. I think this is what I got to concentrate is on that turn. This one isn't so bad, but I think earlier I almost couldn't get a grip. See, I slipped in that little bit right there. Yep. But Senna had an interesting driving style. If you look it up, Ayrton's driving style when he drove his going into a turn. I mean, during the turbo era, he used to go into the turn like in here, and he will rev the engine as he'll tap the pedal as he would go into the turn to keep the revs up for the keep the turbo going. I believe that's how it went. Just keep the revs up so he comes out of the turn. He'll have the revs up and the car can come quicker out of the turns or something to that extent. I just saw the video not too long ago, and it was just interesting because you could actually tell the difference when he was going into a turn than anybody else. So when he go to like right here, he'd be hitting the pedal and we could he go out and he's out and he's on the gas. A very interesting style of and I think he did that even after the turbo era. He still did that. He still kept the revs up as he went into as he was going into the turn to keep the revs up. So slowing down here, and then he'll tap the pedal, keep it up, and then it's just really interesting hearing how these drivers their styles. I mean, and I could be explaining it wrong. And if I am, somebody will explain it better. Some of you race car drivers, the real ones. I got a fast lap on that? Okay. Wait till the dry comes. I'll really be set times. But yeah, I think there's a science to this. In real driving, there's a science to it. I mean, those engineers, man, that they're actually like space engineers. We call them the people that work on the spaceships and stuff, or I should say like the rocket scientists. That's what I'm looking for, rocket scientists. Everything about the car, from tires to aerodynamics. I mean, you really see that's actually right there. It's really slick, man. I'm getting used to it now. That's why you call this practice. Oh man, see that's where I messed up with that one. I messed up on that one too bad. Excuse me on the last one. Wow. Slide together. All right, take it easy, take it easy. Whoa there, boy. Whoa there, buddy. All right, here we go. Actually, I'm playing around. I shouldn't be playing around. I should be just actually paying attention more. Well, please, once again, let me know where you guys are at. What kind of racing you like. Who's your favorite driver? or drivers. Have you ever met any drivers? If any of you sports or auto racing people out there, um, have you met any famous drivers or in general? I won't be mean and say his name, but it was a driver years ago. He used to race. He didn't do really good. He was in. I don't even know if he's still racing, but I won't mention his name. But he was an asshole. Um, yeah, I did meet one. A couple. Well, yeah, it's one driver. One, he wasn't a seasonal driver, but he was pretty cool. He said he didn't talk to me, but he said hi to everybody. But the other driver, man, this dude was a true asshole. But anyways, uh, which speaks volumes of how far he made it in racing. He was an IndyCar. I would like to say he was in Formula One, but maybe I don't know. I don't want to lie. I do know he was in IndyCar for a while, and this was well over 20 years ago when I met him. And yeah, wasn't a nice guy at all. I would say this, fake. That's what I would say, fake. And he didn't do good in IndyCar, and he was later fired. He was actually racing for a top team in IndyCar, and it didn't turn out too well because he wasn't good. I mean, he can run, he can school me around a racetrack. So I'm not going to say that he wasn't a good driver because he was picked to be for one of the top teams. It's just that he didn't perform well. And if you don't perform well, hey, you don't have the job. You don't get a seat. And I think he was fired maybe that year, or not that year, but I can't remember the year. But anyways, he wasn't good. But at the time I was like, good, he got fired. But now it's like, hey, he wasn't a good guy in a way. He was kind of fake. But I'll say this much. I'll say this much that he wasn't really good enough for the team he was driving for. That was a top team. Ooh, excuse me. Oh man, see? Wow. This is really interesting. I'm kind of feathering the pedal as I go through this because it is really like right here. I don't put the gas on more than I would do. Put the gas on. I'll accelerate quicker coming out that turn because you could actually slide. Okay, guys, you think I'm ready for it to qualify since I got the practice in here? You think I'm ready? You think I'm ready? Maybe it won't be as slick. Maybe it'll be drive. Oh, maybe I might be way good at driving in the rain, like Senna and Hamilton. Okay, that's really far off and wishful thinking. Let's do it. I think I'm getting it, but I'm kind of just taking it easy because it's raining. So let's do it. Let's go out. Let's go back to the garage. All right. Let's go back to the garage. The garage. But actually, that is one of the things I kind of want to do. I actually want to, if I had the money, I definitely would travel the world just to watch either Formula One, World Race, we call it the sports car prototype racing, Indy cars. If I had the money to do it, I think I would spend the rest of my life just traveling and going to places like that. Formula, yeah, I definitely would like to do that. All right. I'm just kind of going through this. I'm not really taking the time to just see. Look at that. That's some decent times, but that's because it's got 10 minutes. Okay, let's just go. Let's just go to the. Let's just go to qualifying, right? Oh, it's gonna be sunny. It's gonna be sunny. So let's do this. I'm gonna qualify. I'm going to qualify.
What an incredible practice session that was.
The fans. Hopefully y'all do better than this one. If I don't, well, y'all know I suck. I'm trash.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and of course the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.
Wait, what? What did I do wrong? Wait, what? What did I do? Did I do something stupid, y'all? I think Old Gamer just did the same thing he did at the last one. Oh, crap. I meant to qualify and I hit something stupid and now I did something dumb. Okay, no problem. Maybe it's best. What did I do? I was so busy screwing around going to...
Now here's
far
something
off.
we haven't said for a little while.
Oh, okay, I thought I
Welcome
did something
along
stupid.
to qualifying in China.
Okay.
After a few years' absence from the calendar, it is great to be back here. But just who is going to put their car on pole?
That's very strange. Okay, one moment, y'all. I gotta do something. I'll be right back. So I apologize. Give me 1 second. Yeah, all right. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. Let's see here. All right. Now let's go to the track, but I am not, or should I? You know what? I'm just gonna, yeah, let's go.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Well, at least it's not raining. All right. I mean, this is actually amazing because, you know, my steering wheel is shaking, but in true time and racing, these guys are feeling everything. I mean, they're hearing the engine, they're feeling it, they're feeling the road. It's hot. I mean, you ever had those things where you're doing something, your back itches, and it's like, ah! they can't worry about that. They got to worry about keeping their eyes on the track and concentrating on on everything that's going on around them. And I said to myself, yeah, what was one of those days when if I was racing, all of a sudden my shoulder starts itching. That kind of makes you go. I went in too hot, came in too hot, but that's okay. I mean, my steering wheel is really shaking right now. I want to go to that part. Now we start the lap. Lewis Hamilton, of course, he's going to set the fast lap so far. Sergio Perez. I'm trying to figure out where he went. Does anybody know where he went? I got to see where Sergio Perez went since he was also seat to Red Bull. Yeah, he had a rough season. It was really rough on him. Excuse me.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
Oh, wow. My teammate took the fast lap. Okay, hey, I did that turn better. Y'all saw that. I did that turn better. I did that turn better, but I got to pick up the pace. Okay, I got one place back. Here we go. That's better. That's better.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Messed that up. I was too busy. I was trying to actually read what it said on the wall over there. I don't know what it said on the wall, but pay attention to the road, old gamer. That went a little smoother. Just a little bit. I didn't see my time.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
There's always a P13. Where the hell you been, man? This may continue on, so I might have to have 2 videos of this. So Oh, I messed up on that one. Yeah, we're gonna have 2 videos of this one. So I just had this one as qualified, then we do the race. We'll just take it from there. So we're just gonna try to do well. I'll try to do better on this next qualifying lap. I know it says we got 1 lap of fuel left for qualifying, but I'm gonna try to get a better time. Dead last. Well, I completed the goal. I want to get a better time. Good thing I'm not a race car driver. It's like, yeah, you're just nothing but a back marker. So, uh, thanks for stopping by, and yeah. I actually had something like that happen to me. Hey, you know what? Yeah. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, some people can be cruel, but then again, I'd rather have somebody be kind of mean and cruel than truthful. You know, most people when they do that, they're being truthful. So I'd rather have somebody.
We've dropped to P20.
I'd rather have somebody just flat out hurt my feelings and to tell me the truth than somebody that says, "Yeah, you're pretty good. Yeah, you should really do this." No, tell me the truth. Yes, it's gonna hurt, but you know what? That's what the truth does. The truth is it's painful, but hey, you learn from it.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's
So
pretty
if you
much
have,
empty.
if you have, if you're doing anything in life, always remember this: you, it's better to be truthful to yourself than to be somebody who is fake. Because you can be fake to yourself, believing you can do something, knowing that you can't do it, or knowing that you're being fake to yourself. You know, always try hard what you do, but then again, you know, learn from mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Be accountable, and it's easy to say because I make mistakes even at my age, man. I've done things. I'm like, oh, what? I'm being a hypocrite now. I'm doing something that I told somebody not to do. And sometimes it's just one of those things that it just happens, but I know I gotta be aware of it. So me just preaching this also means that I also have to take responsibility and accountability. I mean, sometimes I play a game, I see something happen. Oh wait, oh no, that wasn't my fault. It was, oh wait a minute, I see in the replay, it was my stupidity. Yeah, I'm dumb. You know, I've done that a lot, playing video games and in life in general. But yeah, we gotta be more truthful to ourselves when we do anything. And being accountable is something that is one of the things. And like I said, I've made so many mistakes in my life and blamed others or blame something else. Sometimes it happens in games too. You play games. Oh, I did hit that button. I did hit that button. No, you didn't hit the button, you idiot.
And we've been pushed down to P20.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it in after this one because I think this is the best I can do right now. Like I said, I'm not the best. I think as quick as I'm gonna go. Let's pit in and let's go in the garage here. Yeah, let's go back to the garage. And yeah. So I've been that person. I've been a hypocrite. But anywho, let's uh let's take this on the next one. This is Old Gamer. I'm going to continue the. Ooh, excuse me, man. Yes, I ate something. Actually, I didn't have anything. Anyways, I'll take that back. I didn't. No, I didn't have anything. I'm crazy. Anywho, um, I'm gonna start the race and on the next video. So stay tuned. This is Old Gamer saying so long, and I'll catch you on the next one. We're gonna do the race in China. So I'm gonna cut the video here, and I'm going to start the next one. So take care, all. I'll see you in China. In China, we're gonna be in China, y'all. I wish I was, man. I like to travel. I would like to travel out the country and see new things and new cultures. Anyway, let me stop and stop ranting and rattling or whatever. Not ranting, but rattling on. And we'll start the next video. So long, and I'll see ya.